Yeah, I asked. That doesn't mean you need to tell them. You can tell me. When I get back to the key, maybe I can put in a word with Delgado.
That's pretty cool of you to offer, but I know what he's gonna say. Sorry, Estelle. This was your scheme. You're on your own. Believe me, he's not gonna be much help. Look, I was hoping you'd pick up on what I was trying to ask. What the hell with it? I'll just ask. Can you cut me in for a little bit of cash you're making on this job? I mean, I did get you inside and practically hand you the data on the grid.
Alright, fine.
I appreciate that. I really do. Having each other's back is what makes the fleet stronger, you know? How much are you willing to part with?
Oh, I better get more than 4,000 credits for this.
This is perfect. It will definitely help. Thank you. All right, I guess we're done here. Tell Delgado if he ever needs me for anything else. I've still got his back. And hey, you won't be hearing Rook from me anymore. As far as I'm concerned, you're one of us now. Lifeblood of the fleet. If anyone tries to tell you otherwise, you send them to talk to me.
I'm not bringing the legacy up. So what's next for you, Estelle?
I hear things are heating up back at the Key, so I might fire up my bird and head over to check things out. Rumor has it that Delgado has some solid info on the Crix's legacy story he's been hawking for the last few years. If there's even a chance that it's true, I want to be there when Shinya Voss starts splitting the loot, if you catch my meaning.
Voss, he's the guy with the implants, right? Alright, take care.
Tell Neva she still owes me a drink for our poker game.
I will gladly tell her that.
Something?
Are you tired of having to walk across new planets to explore? You know what's really annoying, Sam? Trying to explore these worlds on foot, then you need the new Rev-8. I reckon what we could be doing with some kind of rover or something, you know? Like what they had when they went to the moon. That'd be nice. For only 25,000 credits, this all-terrain vehicle can be yours. It comes with both vertical and horizontal boosts to help traverse difficult terrain and a built-in self-defense system. Oh, we got weapons too. Hello. Oh, I have a zoom. Never have to walk a long distance again. And all this can be yours for just 25,000 credits. The REV company is not liable for any accidents, maiming, injury, or death that may occur while operating one of our vehicles. Terms and conditions apply. My man, I just heard the news on SSNN. Please tell me you have some of those REV-8 still in stock.
Hey, what can I do for you?
I'd like to buy a vehicle.
Okay, no problem.
Yes! Oh, yes! 25,000 credits. I'll take it. You now have access to vehicles. The REV-8 will automatically deploy next to your ship whenever you land. As a ship services tech at any major port to manage your vehicles. Nice. Oh, and we can paint it. Let's have it match the ship, shall we? So it's getting a green and red paint job. Okay. And red on that. Yep. And we'll red this bit as well. Nice. Sweet. Thank you very much. Oh, I see tires. Oh, yes. Now we're talking. Fantastic. Right. What was next on the list?
Good day,
Right.
Captain.
We have to go back to the key, right? Pretty sure that's where we're going. Hey, Sam.
Yeah, sorry if I'm a little out of it. Didn't get much sleep last night. Lillian and me, I tried talking with her and I lost my cool. Got a little heated. I know I woke Cora up.
On a small ship, everyone hears everything. We can call this a small ship. How does Cora feel about all this? Yeah.
Well, up until a few years ago, she kept hoping we'd get back together. I mean, Lillian and I stayed married longer than we should have for Cora's sake. But we really weren't doing Cora any favors there.
Yeah, staying together for kids never works. On a small ship, everyone hears everything. True.
Well, that statement's gonna keep me up at night, like everything. Just so you know, there's a long, proud tradition of singing in the shower. Ah, Lillian, she's an incredible woman. Truly. But it is always, and I mean always, about the job. When she bleeds, Freestar colors spill out. And back when I was a ranger, we were quite the team.
Did you like being a ranger?
I never had much passion for law enforcement. But there were days I was damn proud to wear the uniform. And other days, too messy. I mean, we always walked the line well. Lillian is good that way. But some laws I think are horseshit. Like ruining lives because some barroom brawl got out of hand. That never sat well with me.
I bet you were good at being a lawman. Well, there must be a story behind why you stopped being a ranger.
I'm meant to be on my own. Exploring the great beyond. It calls to me. Maybe it's Solomon saying hello. But one day, I was just done. No particular reason. It had been building for a long time. See, I tried to convince Lillian to leave it behind, come with me. She shot me down. Hard. Hurt my pride. More than a little. But she was probably right.
If you're that unhappy, you did the right thing. Feel bad for Cora. I kind of do, but that's probably not going to make him feel any better. She didn't even consider it.
Not for a second. And she's right. Lillian is where she's meant to be. She always wants to fight the good fight. And the Rangers are lucky to have her.
If you're that unhappy, you did the right thing.
We were making each other miserable. And that wore on poor Cora, too. It's funny, our latest argument started because Lillian thinks I'm putting Cora in too much danger traveling with you. I told her what you told me, that Cora is just blossoming with all this. With Sarah, you, heck, even Walter. I just know Cora has futures I could never dream of. But Lillian, not so much a fan of you. That kinda set me off.
Oh, don't start causing fights on my account. If I met her, I have a feeling I wouldn't like her. Separation sounds like so much fun. No. Why did you even get together with Lillian in the first place? I think I know the answer to this question.
Late night stakeouts, shootouts with a lot of leftover adrenaline. Well, we were never lacking in chemistry. Compatibility, on the other hand,
Yeah. I'm sorry I caused an argument. I mean, I appreciate him standing up for me and whatnot, but yeah, dude, you shouldn't. You should have just let it slide. I mean, everybody can't like everyone, right?
nah, don't be. It's always something. Cora's been stood up a time or two by Lillian. Always for the best reasons. Last time I think Lillian got a medal for it. But at a certain point, Lillian's excuses don't matter. Poor Cora cried for a week. I don't want to put her through that again.
Well, he's part of our life. It's not healthy to keep them apart. That's true, but if she's not going to be... If she's not going to keep her promises, I mean, that's worse than just saying that I can't take you. Tell Ellen that, give her a chance, but make her understand she has to follow through. Yeah. Yeah, dude. You need to talk it out and don't get heated.
If I do that, y'all might want to invest in some industrial strength earplugs. For now, Lillian's going straight to voicemail, so everyone can sleep easy.
Well, I mean, it's your choice at the end of the day, dude. I can only give you my advice. I feel sorry for him. I do.
Need something?
Nah, you're good, Hadrian. Alright, let's get off this rock. That's a question. Where the hell am I going?
Ready here. Cora's good too.
Aim point reached. Orbit stable.
Nice. Alright. Where are we heading? Back to the key. Good, because I think I've got some, I think I might have picked up something I need to get rid of. Yep, I did. Black market antiques, yep. Alright, let's go back to the key and we can sell those. A minute. No. Alright.
Wow, look at that. A whole new set of stars.
Alright, let's dock this bad boy.
Seals are tight, we're docked.
Let's get aboard.
Whew, I never ever imagined I'd be in the heart of the Crimson Fleet.
Yeah, well, we're here, dude. Neva, why are you waiting for me?
All hell's breaking loose, Rook. Delgado needs you in the repair bay with Jazz as soon as possible.
Someone over... Someone overcook a tea in the micro... Hope it isn't bad.
Oh, it's bad. Real bad. Delgado will fill you in with the details. Now get your ass to the repair bay. Go!
Go on.
Captain Picard, greetings.
Rook.
Shut the hell up. Only the bosses get to call me Rook. Your ass, I will send flying
Too many missions.
back to the next.
And you are sure
Solar
we will
system.
have those defense batteries up and running?
No. I'm not sure. They're in bad shape, Del. Really bad shape. I'm already using duct tape and spit to keep the station from falling apart, and you want me to pull a rabbit out of my hat?
I don't want to hear excuses. I want to hear that it's going to be fixed. Period. Get it done.
All right. I'm on it.
You want to quit standing there and hand over the conduction grid data?
What's this about the defense batteries?
Nothing you need to worry about.
Stay in your own space lane and let Jazz do her damn job. Now, do you have what we sent you to Neon for, or not?
What the hell crawled up your ass and died? Here.
Ah, perfect. I'll take that.
Dependable as always. Unlike some people we know.
Oh, that's real funny.
All right, listen up because I don't want to repeat this twice. We've gotten word that UC Sys-Def is massing somewhere nearby for an attack on the key. While we prepare for their arrival, I want you to head straight for Bannock 4 and bring Crix's legacy home.
Alright, we're ready to go then. Why is it so important? It's a crap ton of credits, probably. That's why? How do you know that Sys-Def is masking an attack?
I have a very reliable source at MAST. They were so concerned that the threat was real, they actually jumped the information out to us right away.
Okay. Alright, I'll prep my ship.
Just slow down and listen before you jump the gun and ruin everything. Lay it out, Jess.
All right, first things first. I'm gonna upload this data you snagged from Generdyne into the Keys databanks. All you need to do is build and then install a conduction grid module onto your ship. Oh, and if you haven't already, you'll need the CommSpike module installed as well.
When do we get our own lackeys to do everything in creation while we lay back and watch SSNN?
Once your ship is ready, jump out to Bannock 4, board the Legacy, and bring us the cash.
Yeah, my digital data, I'll need some sort of high capacity storage device like a data core. True.
Exactly. I already have one ready for you. After you board the Legacy, be on the lookout for 2 transfer modules. They're special keys that allow access to the ship's vault. Once you locate the vault's control center, hook up the data core, and download everything they've got.
And before you get any bright ideas, like running off with the money, that currency is going to be heavily encrypted. Only a genius like Shinya will be able to crack that encryption, so bring it back here right away.
Chain's not the only one that you see has the resources to crack the code. You can count on me, of course I'll bring it back here. Why will I need 2 transfer modules to open the vault? Yeah, good question.
Because those Galbank ships were carrying so much money they didn't even trust their own crew.
Yeah, you can count on me, Dale.
Yeah? I sure hope so. Look, I'm gonna make this real simple for you. If that money ends up anywhere but the key, I will hunt you down and pry it out of your dead hands myself. Now get moving.
What's your biggest worry about the upcoming attack?
The toughest nut to crack is if UC Sys-Def brings in the vigilance. That Commander Ikande has himself a hell of a ship there. Advanced shield tech, bristling with weapons. I would love to see that thing burn. If we hope to stand a chance against it, we need those defensive batteries and Krix's legacy.
Okay. Who are those captains you keep mentioning?
You've met some of them already. Mathis Castillo, Yevgeny Rokov, Juan Dayu, Estelle Vincent, and Adler Kemp. They might feel like independents to you, but each one of them has a stake in the Crimson Fleet, and each one of them wants a cut of the wealth. I am sending word out to every able-bodied captain that they are needed. We'll see how many answer the call.
All of them better answer the call, otherwise they can pack their bags and return the credits. Is there any more to Krix's legacy than just the money? Okay.
You want to space out? Do it on your own time.
Yeah. Is there any more to Krix's legacy, or is it just the money?
The Crimson Fleet isn't really a fleet. It's an ideal. A principle that Krix sought to set up so that pirates didn't infight over scraps. Over time, that notion has been lost. Captains have been turning their backs on the fleet, doing jobs on the side, killing each other. Bringing Krix's legacy back to the fleet would be like validating everything Jasper Krix believed in. And I'm certain it would unify us once again. Of course, it wouldn't exactly hurt to have all that extra money at our disposal. But I think you catch my meaning. Now get your ass to Bannock 4.
God damn it. Of course the damn information was being encrypted. No well.
Nothing like the smell of a dead shark after you cook them with an energy.
Hi.
Yeah. Hi,
Please
Vasco.
disregard. I attempt.
You doing all right, Gumdrop? We're home.
Sam, we talked about the whole gumdrop thing, dude.
What's happening, darling?
Alright. What was I thinking before everybody started talking over me and interrupting as usual? Yeah, of course the damn information was encrypted. I guess we'll just have to see what we can actually get our hands on.
We're on our own again.
I don't know anybody that could decrypt it, and I don't know if I could. I could definitely try, but I don't know if I could. Why is my power all messed up? Shields, engines, particle weapons.
Hey, Dad. Want to hear a joke?
Oh, crud. I forgot to attach the modules.
Sure, Sweet Pea. Your old man could always use a laugh.
Okay. Who can jump higher than a skyscraper in New Atlantis?
Come on, read out before I blow my ship up.
Everybody! Skyscrapers can't jump!
Now that was great.
Captain Picard, Do you require my assistance?
The fleet is family. Stealing from each other is just what you call...
Stealing from each other's the problem. That's why we're about to be overrun by Sys-Def. There's no loyalty. Right, Jazz, I need you to install those modules.
I need to get those defensive batteries online, so make this fast.
How will the CommSpike help me find the legacy?
The CommSpike traces and decrypts coded signals. As long as you have the transponder ID, you can track pretty much anything. That file you lifted from the Galbank archives contained the Legacy's transponder code, which I'll program into your nav system. All you have to do is get within the vicinity of Bannock 4, and the CommSpike will automatically point you to the target. Cute toy, huh?
Yep. Hopefully I can use it to find that other ship. How will the conduction grid module help me get to the legacy? It'll absorb the EM and stop it frying my ship.
Well, you already know that the conduction grid does a pretty nifty trick. It absorbs extreme voltage and converts it to usable power on neon. The version for your ship can still absorb incoming electrical energy, like, say, the EM field surrounding Bannock 4, but it can't store the power. Instead, it just scatters the EM harmlessly away from the hull, insulating you from frying every circuit aboard. As a nice side effect, I'm betting the module will make your ship somewhat EM weapon resistant and boost its shield regen. Lucky you.
Nice. Alright. What can you tell me about the Key's defense batteries? Sure.
There are 3 defensive batteries, basically high-powered military space turrets, triangulated around the Key. They were part of the UC's original defenses for the station. Pretty effective, too. Can put some serious hurt on enemy spacecraft. The good news is that the batteries have an incredibly wide field of coverage, so they can pick off ships trying to reach the Key from any vector. The bad news is that they're 100-year-old tech. They keep breaking down and are expensive as hell to keep operational.
Hence why he's wanting the money to get the parts to fix them. Got it. Mind helping with my
Not a
ship?
problem. Conduction grid data is all set up in the system, so should be an easy install.
Alright. Oh, you sell ships? No. No. We're not buying
Sounds
ships.
like fun. Let's see what I've got.
Alright. We need to install... what they're under. Induction grid, CommSpike. Ooh. Scan jammer signal frequency. Ooh. 30%, 50%. Wow, that's expensive. Right, but right, we need one of you. Well, where the hell am I going to stick this? Me. Let's see. I can put a porthole there. I can't put any weapons platforms in, which is annoying. Right, all this stuff is ugly as hell. I'm guessing it needs to go on some kind of... Yeah, plate. That's what I thought. Alright, what if I do this? I'd rather have that at the front, I think. And then do the same thing here. And then... Comms spec I've already put in that, right? We can remove you and you. I don't hate it. I don't like it, but I don't hate it. Yeah, let's just make sure everything's set correctly. Color-wise... See, if I did that in white and I lower the gradient in that, does that look less garish? I think the style I'm looking for is actually green and white and not green and red. Whoa, 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 what the heck? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I prefer the red. I do prefer the red, yes I do. Alright, and... what's that? What is that changing? I have no idea. Oh, the color lines, right. Did I have those reds as well? I think I did, right? Alright, let's go with that. Yeah, a couple hundred credits for the weapons things. Alright. I'm thirsty. Am I? I'm hungry. Not quite tired yet, but I am thirsty. Alright, let's get a little bit of food and some water. Oh, and I need to go and sell those things. Aid. And some water. Alright. The
The
depot.
fleet protects our own, but you turn against us.
Nope. Well, I was about to say I don't plan on turning on you.
Trade Authority takes any... Let's see what we have now.
Let's talk business.
Always looking forward to something mutually beneficial.
Oh, I have sentient AI as well. Oh no, that's by. Whoops. Like, I don't remember picking up sentient AI. What? Sell. Yes. Nice. Hey, you know what? Given that, but you can have that. I don't know where I picked that up.
Your credits are always good at the Trade Authority.
And your credits are always good in my bank account, my man. That makes me happy. Alright.
Where to next?
Good question.
Need something?
The ship. And then we're off to Bannock 4.
Any troubles you need to share?
Nope. We've just got to get to Bannock 4. Just as soon as I dump some stuff in the cargo hold. Alright, Bannock 4. Where are you? Oh, you're literally there? Wow. Okay, that's really close. Oh, right, okay. Of course we have to go and talk to these guys again. These have been rumbled.
Grav jump complete.
Alright, let's get this over with.
Pressure normalized and we're docked.
Good day, Captain.
Good day, Vasco.
We hunt piracy all across the galaxy.
All support ships have arrived, Commander.
Good. After we're done here, arrange a briefing. I want all of their CEOs over here as soon as possible.
Yes, sir.
There you are.
Commander.
Where have you been?
I've been busy doing my job. Thought I'd take a detour on the way back, you know, sightseeing a bit. I've got half mind to bloody say that. I risked my damn life to bring down the fleet.
Don't mistake what you're doing as some sort of heroic gesture. We're all risking our lives here. I've received the reports about your little foray into Genodyne. Last piece of the puzzle before you go after Crix's legacy. Which means it's time to put all the cards on the table and prepare to attack the key.
I'm glad the UC's finally back in your play. I'm glad they're finally getting rid of the fleet with more stuff for me to do. for me to get my hands on. They're in quite a panic over there.
Good. The more confusion and panic we cause, the more damage we can potentially inflict. Before you jump to Bannock 4, I need to make one thing abundantly clear. The credits from that Galbank transport cannot reach the fleet. You have to bring them here at all costs. If Delgado gains access to those resources, we might be touching off a battle we can't possibly win.
We've been monitoring the Crimson Fleet's comm chatter in the Crick system. They're gathering allies by making promises based on your success.
As much as I hate to admit it, UC Sys-Def won't stand a chance. The fleet will become stronger and more unified than ever.
So we have to clean up your mess again. I swear, if we sent a team of Rangers, we could deal with all of this once and for all.
Unfortunately, I don't think the Freestar Collective would be willing to provide resources to anything related to the United Colonies.
Yeah. I suppose running off with the money, keeping it for myself is out of the question. So no pressure then.
Hey, don't worry about it. You've come this far. We know you've got what it takes to bring the prize home.
Well said, Lieutenant. All right, I guess this is it. Do whatever prep you need to do aboard the Vigilance, and then head out to Bannock 4. When you return here with Crix's legacy, we'll begin the attack. Good luck.
Of Crix's legacy. It'll be distributed back to Galbank, I guess.
During the end of the Narion War, the money was destined to bolster the Freestar Collective's coffers. Even though we were rivals at the time, and I suppose we still are to some extent, the credits still rightfully belong to their people. After the money is turned over to Mast, I'm certain arrangements will be made to return the money to the proper authorities in Aquila City.
Oren. How did you convince the UC to authorize an attack?
The evidence you've been bringing to Lieutenant Toft has been instrumental in convincing the brass at Mast to greenlight the attack. They've sent us support ships, extra troops, weapons, all on account of your role in the operation. To put it simply, if it wasn't for you, this operation would be at a standstill.
Alright, can you tell me more about my
Is it true you're from Neon?
expected behavior as an agent?
I've never been,
Don't care and don't care.
Stay focused and be careful out there.
Lieutenant, do I have anything else for you?
Need anything before you head to Bannock? Well done. Let's see what you found.
I'm a morning person, so I like a good breakfast.
Galbank employee who was aboard the Siren of the Stars. Okay.
Are you kidding me? Dombrowski was already making a six-figure salary, and yet he couldn't resist starting an embezzlement scheme. It makes me sick. It's gonna be an absolute pleasure to throw his butt in prison. Anything else?
Grabbed this from a Genadine exec's office. Pretty damning stuff. Oh, that oh, right, okay.
Benjamin Bayou, pride of the Freestar Collective. The authorities there have been trying to nail him for a long time. Bringing us proof that he's been manipulating Genadine from the shadows is pretty tasty stuff. The FC will pay dearly for this. Good job. Have any more?
That's it.
All right. Keep up the good work.
Feel like discussing your personal experience with the fleet?
Not really, no. I've learned to keep my personal experiences separate from the job.
Something's on your mind that'll make you feel better to get it out in the open. Yeah?
Yeah. Maybe. No, it's not really an appropriate time to be going over my private life. There are much more important things to be done. Let's just stick to the job at hand and concentrate on the mission. But, maybe we can talk about it some other time, okay?
What other background information can you give me on the fleet? A bit late for that, is it not? Are you familiar with the Key's defenses?
Anything you can tell us would be helpful.
They're rounding up as many captains as they can to bulk up their fleet.
Yeah, I heard they even sent word to some of the contacts you met. They're writing an awful lot of checks they can't cover without Crix's legacy, but we'll be ready for them. Anything else?
Jazz is trying to get the Key's defense batteries online.
Damn it. I was afraid of that. I'll warn our ships to use looser formations. Hopefully Durand isn't as clever as she thinks she is, or you can help us take the batteries down when the attack begins. Was that all?
Apparently.
Okay, well, if anything else springs to mind before you leave, please let me know.
You really don't want to talk about the past, do you?
You're not gonna let this go, are you? Why do you care so much about my past?
Hey, you're the one that implied you had something to tell. I like to know what I'm working with.
I suppose that's fair, though I'm not sure you're gonna like what you find out. Would it shock you to learn that I spent some time in prison? I suppose that makes me a hypocrite.
Quite the opposite. It explains quite a lot. They have a lot of explaining. Shocked is a good way to put it, yes.
Good. I like keeping you on your toes. Maybe I should explain. I grew up in the Well in New Atlantis. Parents made barely enough money to keep the lights on in our apartment. After I dropped out of school, they begged for me to look for work. But I realized it was a lot easier to simply take whatever I wanted instead. A year after that, I'm a career criminal with UC security breathing down my neck, and my parents kicking me out of the house.
You did what you had to. For a criminal to a cop, go figure. So you lived in the streets?
Hell no. I made enough money to buy my own apartment. Filled it with some decent stuff, too. I'd even send pictures of the place to my folks to rub it in. I was a real asshole. Well, I wasn't a nice person.
That's right, you can say it. I've heard worse. From a criminal to a cop, go figure.
Would make a hell of a motion picture. I was having the time of my life, earning way more than I needed to simply get by and loving every minute of it. Back then, if you would have told me one day I'd be wearing this uniform, I'd have said you were out of your mind.
And yet, look at you now. I bet you see Sys-Def eventually recruited you for an undercover sting operation. Yeah. History repeats, as they say.
Very funny. And not even relatively close. Let's just say the years after my time in the Well were filled with highs and lows. Look, the point is that I felt you deserved to know a bit about my past, to know where my anger towards the fleet comes from.
You don't have to justify your anger. Being a criminal in Atlantis is a long way from running with the fleet.
Longer than you can possibly imagine. Well, I think you've had enough for now. You get the point. Let's get back to it before Keyboy writes us a citation for loitering.
All right.
We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Okay. Hello?
Alright, Sam, let's get out of here.
I guess now's not the time to ask for an extended shore leave.
Board's green. Ready for what comes next.
What comes next is money. Hopefully there might be some unencrypted stuff that I can get my hands on at least.
That's a clean break. Ready to go.
All right. Alright, good, I can get there. Panic. I was worried for a second there. Let's go.
Jump complete. Normal propulsion restored.
So I hope this grid thingy is the real deal. Otherwise, it's been nice knowing you.
Yeah. Let's, cross that bridge when we come to it, eh? Unknown signal. Right, let's go over to that. So far she's holding. Ooh, that was a little close. Maybe moving a little too fast for my liking here. Oh, okay, no, maybe that's not a good idea. I thought maybe if I went it.
We're live, but the ship's taking a beating. Hold on, grid. Friendly grid. Happy grid.
Sam, don't panic, dude. It's not gonna help.
It's really real.
There she is.
A legacy. Man, does that mean I need to start believing in the Illuminati too?
Yeah, you never know, dude.
And we're docked.
Alright, let's get aboard.
Warning, an emergency lockdown is in effect.
Hello, Captain.
So we weren't the first to make it this far. That is not encouraging.
Crick's definitely, well, I would say definitely made it here, but Dockport 2. Docking status. Unoccupied and ready and sealed. Alright. Registry unknown, captain unknown, transponder code unknown, ship status unknown. Okay. Apparently there's a ship docked there. Somebody done a number on the robots. Damn. No food. Oh, and it looted the place, of course. Didn't loot the robots, though. There we go. Credits. Alright. Let's have a look around and see what we can find, Sam.